Hello there, this is Finfornia. We're going to try to play a game called Prosperous Universe, which I heard about in Space Elevators and Science Fiction by Space Doc. I know, Summit Space, right? So let's see here. So, early access disclaimer, yeah, there's accept. Fuel engineer, interesting. Choose a profession. Fuel engineer, the commodities you produce will be the foundation of faster than light and slower than light space travel. Both fuel types are based on a variety of gaseous and solid ingredients, so there's plenty of room for development and specialization in your trade or manufacturer. So, let's see, you'll be a versatile creature which does not depend too much on a single industry. Victualler, no, victualler. Interesting. So hard of food industries, they make foodstuffs. Okay, victuals, right? Victuals in Beverly Hillbillies, right? Carbon farmer, so farming carbon. What? Planting crops like a victualler, you'll not have too much to do with the food industry. Instead, your plants will be harvested for their carbon. Okay, that seems like a waste. Constructors know their way around building parts, from basic structural elements to complex engineering materials. Metallurgist, if you don't mind getting your workers' hands dirty, this might be the job for you. Operating at the base of several industry branches, metallurgists produce ores, smelt them. Okay. So back to fuel engineer. So, alright, probably the best for this type of thing, which would either be in a manufacturer. I mean, I'm sure there's ways to do that, but manufacturer seems to be like, it says do not depend too much on a single industry, so better to do that, I would suppose. Choose a faction. Well, I don't like the logo of this, but okay. Callisto, Ito, Mercantile. Makes me think of the Triada in Star Wolves. But let's see, Neo Charter Exploration. Kind of coolish. Insitor Cooperative. That looks like they're going to be messing with the genome. Welcome to Space Monsanto, I guess. Antares Initiative. So, well, going to Mars, I guess? It looks like they're going to Mars. Interesting. At the time the planet Killer was discovered, early colonization efforts on Mars had just started to bear fruit, not quite self-sustaining yet. The young colony had decided to focus on making Mars habitable, accepting the risk of unknown consequences. Okay. So, those are the things. Let's see, though. Anything that says currency soul... I don't know. I like Mars. Let's go with the Antares Initiative. See if that's anything that we can really do there. Alright, so this is going to be fun to try to read. So let's see here. In order for... Okay. So, Apex Colony Creation Assistant, Profession Manufacturer, Faction Antares Initiative. Choosing a starting planet. Your starting location determines where the ships of your starting fleet will be provisioned. Important, you can fly to any planet in the universe, but most of them will require high-level technology in order for you to colonize them. You will be able to colonize many more planets later. So, let's see, Antares 2, Deimos, and there's a serial number for some reason. Type, planet, plots available, let's see, and that... Okay. Difficult. Okay, is it showing where we're at here? Let's see here. ZV. Ah, okay, that's the purpose of that. ZV. Alright, so of the things here, let's see. Can we drag and move? Okay. So, that is sort of centralized. Alright. ZV does sort of make sense. Let's see, the other options. There's one that would be over there. One sort of more middle-ish, maybe, sort of. Let's see. Oh, and there's soil fertility. Where does it say? Oh, okay. That's slightly to the left of that. Let's see. Max out soil fertility, because overall, you know, the foundation for any civilization is agriculture. You don't have food for everyone, it kind of sucks. Available plots 46 to 399. That means most of those are taken up already by other players, I guess. Plots available, just not having anything listed. Interesting. So yeah, of these, I guess 104 out of 379, it's less popular, so that's probably better. Alright, so atmospheric oxygen, sort of low. water, yeah, whatever. I guess, but yeah, fewer players means less. If there's something where it's like, any type of multiplayer thing is going to be annoying. Company name. Let's see, should it be Wayland Yutani? I don't know. Doom Systems of Doom. There we go. Company code. Dang it. There we go. Those are mine now. D00M. Alright, so welcome licensee. You're about to dive into a dynamic, universe-spanning economy where you will manage your own startup company. No worries though, take a quick tour of the powerful Apex interface and you'll be building, negotiating, and trading in no time. Yay. Tiles and screens. This is a tile. Specifically, this tile shows you information about the starting planet you choose. You can always hover over the information icon for more information. That is usually what happens. Multiple tiles make up a screen. In Apex, you can design your own screen layouts. Yay. Tiles and screens. You can change a tile's size by dragging the edges. So this is like the shortcut video editor for that, I guess. Which is a little bit of a pain if you ask me, because it's like I'd like to just have a set layout and not have to accidentally move something and it disappears the rest of the things that I wanted to say. But whatever though. I usually use OpenShot though, but Shortcut's more useful for editing review videos. But whatever though. Hovering over the other icon here at the top of a tile will allow you to create new tiles by dividing the tile horizontally, dividing the tile vertically. Okay, I'm not a fan of that. I'd like to just have a set menu, but this is menus, the game. Alright, buffers. Another way of accessing the content you're looking for is by using buffers. Click the button below to create a new buffer. So, new buffer. I don't know. Enter content command Doom everything with Doom. I don't know. Yes, I know. I don't know. So what's so there's ADM, general information about a planetary administration center, Apex M, entry point for mobile version of Apex. I don't have a phone that could probably do that. Well, I have a TCL, but it's crap. It probably wouldn't load it anyway. ARC shows information about and allows to upgrade the Apex Representation Center. BDGS, a list of all user badges. Okay, B, construct new building at one of your bases. We have a base building segment to this. C, CDMS, list of all available. Sure, let's go with that. Alright. So what? Illegal command. Okay. Or is it just the last one? Okay. So this is the list of all those things. Yep. That's a lot to memorize. It's like I might as well be learning DOS. Again. No. Okay. Another way of doing that is that. Okay. Buffers are temporary, but they will disappear when you reboot Apex. To make them permanent, integrate them in your screen's layout. To do this, grab the buffer's content at the title bar and drag it to an empty tile to permanently add it to your screen. You can also move the content of existing tiles on your screen in the same manner. Awesome. Sidebars. The left sidebar in Apex comes with a preset selection of easily accessible commands. Click them to instantly open the respective command in a new buffer. Optionally, you can activate an additional sidebar on the right side of your screen. Try it now by clicking SDBR. Alright. What did that do? Help? Is that just help? Okay. Doom Systems of Doom. Rating U. Wonderful. Cash balances AIC 50,000. CIS 1000, ECD 0, ICAs 1000, NC. Okay. Great. Here you can find a quick overview of your cash balance in the different currencies, as well as a list of pending contracts with other players. Screens. You can add whole new screens from the top action bar. You will also find a list of all your existing screens here. And now you know how to navigate Apex. For your first steps, consider the following instructions in the help tile. Many tiles also directly link to the handbook via the question mark icon in their top bar. Happy trading, licensee. Yay. Welcome, licensee. You're about to do something. Okay, contract screen. You have just received your first faction contract. A new contract screen was created automatically. Find it in the screens SCR in a screens drop down. All your contracts are collected in the CONTS command. This is like, okay, maybe this is more like how Linux works. I've never gotten around to learning Linux, but I'm gonna be, because Windows 10, I can't upgrade to Windows 11 on this computer, and it has Windows 10, so I might be getting Ubuntu or Lubuntu or whatever. I think my friend who has Linux suggested Ubuntu, but it's like, alright, whatever though. I'll have to figure that out. Anyway, the first contract you received is from your faction, and it includes the task of setting up your first base. Do I have a thing to look at here? Alright, so contract QRRQ9K7, contract that, okay. Created a minute ago, name, no name on it. Preamble, on behalf of Antares Initiative, I wish you and your company the best of success. We are eager to follow your endeavors from here on out. At this point, you should have gone through basic Apex training. That sucks. Nope. I am very much as close to being trained like Walmart employees as I've been before, or at least back in 2006. They stick you in front of CBLs for a couple weeks at half pay, and then dump you into the joy of running 3 departments all by yourself and getting called for backup cash sharing every 10 minutes while your sections that you're in charge of get vaporized by all the customers throwing everything on the ground. But that's all fun anyway. Anyway, I will provide you with a set of tasks to make sure you are able to navigate your command interface at a sufficient level of proficiency. Should you pass, I will regularly forward you requests from faction ambassadors and representatives that may help you generate some additional funds. First things first, to become a valuable asset to our faction. This is Lethal Company, isn't it? Where's Space Bezos? Dang it. Click the Start Base button. Okay. Where's the Start Base button? On your starting screen to found your first base. Do I need to zoom out? Okay, contract I had to control and mouse wheel back to get to this here. Contract details. So this is what we were supposed to be seeing here. Alright, next, contract drafts. One more advanced feature you may want to keep in mind for the future via the CONTD command and its create new button. You can draft your own contracts and send them to other players. Please note that sending out contracts requires a pro license of Doom. Yeah, pay them money so that you can give contracts to others that actually exist. Alright, yeah, no, I'm not paying money. I mean, if you feel like it's worthwhile, but I need to buy food when I can. Anyway, setting up your base. For now, though, go back to the start screen via the screens drop down and find the start base button to fulfill your contract. After setting up your base, you will receive the first part of your company startup bonus. Alright, contract screen. And there's the start base button. Well, it looks like we can start the base somewhere here. Alright, Anything I'm supposed to select other than that? I do not see. Alright, well, start base, I guess. Just clicking start base. And that's it. Okay, base construction Phobos. We're naming it Phobos. Not on Phobos of Mars, but Phobos is the name just for the heck of it. Building a base on a planet requires building materials for a core module to harder your base, as well as environment-specific additions. These resources need to be brought to the planet with one of your ships. You can choose a location for your base by clicking on a free plot on the map below, or click the random plot to select a random plot. Well, since I don't know anything, it might as well be random. Base screen. Congratulations, you just built your first base. We added a new screen for you to manage your base and switch to it. It is called 04 Base, and you can find it in the screen's drop-down menu. Inventories. These are your ship's inventories. You can transfer items to your base inventory on the right by dragging them over. As a shortcut, you can also use the unload button to transfer everything at once. Base overview. This tile holds an overview of your base's workforce and gives you access to all the core management options. One of the first things you should look into is building your initial production lines of Doom. Building construction. This tile's command shows the recommended starting buildings for your selected profession. You can click the individual buildings to get more information. Click construct. I need to drink coffee more, although I'd like to just have NOS. I don't like... Coffee tastes good if you add enough to it, in my opinion. I know others like plain coffee, but it just tastes bitter and weird to me. It smells good, but it's like, I don't like the aftertaste or the flavor without other crap. Yeah, NOS is actually nice. So let's see here, whatever though. Recommended start build. You have chosen the manufacturer profession. In general, Apex recommends to get started by building the following initial buildings. HB1, Pioneer Habitation 1, Basic Materials Plant, so 2 of each of the Habitation 1s and Building Materials Plants. Alright, shows the recommended starting buildings for your selected. You can click the individual buildings to get more information. Click Construct to get started. Alright, weird. Okay, so this tells you what you need for that. Building costs, BSE, what basic structural elements, BH, basic bulkhead, BDE, basic deck elements, BTA, basic transparent aperture. That reminds me of enemy mine, bilateral something agreement or whatever, alliance, bilateral trade alliance or something. It was the Space Force type thing that the space station was run by, I think. Whatever though. Let's see. So we can't click next until we do a construct. Alright. Where's the construct thing? This tile command shows you that. Do I have to zoom out again? In case of oh, there we are. You have to scroll down on the menu thing itself. Building construction, the tiles, so click construct to get started, and okay, well, I click construct, but it looks like we're missing all this crap. 2 missing, 4 missing, we're missing all the things. So what am I supposed to do with that? Building construction. Initially, you will have to build a couple Pioneer habitation modules for your workforce. Your habitations determine how many active workers your base can hold. Once you offer housing for your initial workforce, build the first resource extraction or production building based on the starting building recommendations. Alright, and we're out of everything. Are you going to give me the supplies so I can build it, or do we stop here? Production lines. Once your production buildings are set up, they are displayed in this site. Here you can start your production and queue up future orders via new order. Alright, and that was a ding that happened somewhere. No, oh, notes 5, this notifications. Alright, received contract something IWCLT65. You should set up habitations. Yeah, I hear that. And Taurus Chief Administration, so there's this generic welcome thing. Tutorial task fulfilled. Are you going to give me the materials to build stuff with yet? Or, you know, if you don't have enough to build stuff with, it's kind of useless then. It's like you want me to get started, but you don't give me enough to get started with. Alright, well, let's try to construct. And we're missing all these things. Do we have to... Where the... What? Okay, I have no idea. This is... missing all the things. We literally have nothing. Alright, well... This is a lot of menus and a lot to find. And there's no... Oh wait, unload. Unload. Action successful. Now we have that. Unload. It's... I guess they did give us some stuff. Now can we build something yet? We can build... Yay, build whatever we can. Alright, action succeeded. And can we clear this out now that it's done and get some more stuff maybe? Can we construct the rest of the crap? Build something there. Okay. Anything more we can build? 2 missing, missing. Okay. Well, presumably we can... crap. I don't know. Wait, communications, new group, interesting. Toggle folder, wait. Screen, where's the screen thing? Toggle header, nope, okay. Screen, space contracts, add, fill. Where's the things where we can... I had just gotten rid of that, great. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit too much for me. I mean, it is an interesting type of thing that's certainly a form of colonial management in a way. I might add that to the colonial administration games I'm doing. I'm more into games like Avon Colony where you're building like SimCity in space. I'm sure this is more fun for like TI-SI types, which, you know, for fullness of understanding, that's introverted thinking, the cognitive function, and SI, you know, like ISTJs have SI at the, or ISFJs would have both SI and TI, but SI first. But anyway, though, this is not quite as fun for me. It's an interesting style. I do like the layout, sort of, although I wish it were just like, you know, like not having to manage 50,000 menus at once. It's certainly a thing, and I'd like it if there were like more of this style, just like in a set way, and not like having to find everything all the time. Like, of course, unloading all the crap. Anyway, though, so this was Prosperous Universe, which I saw in the thing by Space Docs. This isn't showing very much at 144p, but it's the same thing that was here that I was looking at, though. Yep. So yeah, you can adjust all the stuff and do the stuff, and yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but it's a game, alright. So yeah, hopefully someone can find it fun. But yeah, I'd rather play Avon Colony, or see if like Planet Base could run at some point on my laptop. But yeah, this is my potato computer, and at least this is very bare bones enough to actually run on my potato desktop. So I don't know if it works on more OSs, but probably so, because it's just like an internet game. Either way, hopefully someone else can like it more than I do. I like the style. I don't like trying to find things infinitely, though. Anyway, take care and try to not go crazy.